Guys, it's no longer a joke. Honestly, it's no longer a joke. The UK Home Office is seriously now looking into the health and care visa. When the news about the student dependent visa came out, all that was going on in my head is that I hope they won't start talking about the health and care visa. And today I'm left totally speechless. This is because articles upon articles have just been published. Different articles are coming out about the fraudulent activities now attached to the UK health and care visa. Today I will be reading you this article so that you guys will know that this is coming straight from the UK Home Office. I don't want it to look like Clara is the one sitting down here to say what she doesn't know. Afterwards, I will be showing you guys something that I know will totally shock you all. I'm sorry, today is not a good news. This is not a good news for everybody, but what can I do than to share this to make every one of you aware? Before I read out this article, please guys, do not forget to give this video a very big fat like, and as you do so, may God bless you, and kindly subscribe if you still haven't subscribed, and as you do so, may God bless you. Now, this article I'll be reading today was published by the Care Home Professional. So this is a body that is into care home recruitment in the UK. It says, extra government scrutiny on employers who hire visa-holding migrant care workers has now made the recruitment process more expensive and difficult. Care providers are reporting Home Office officials are now asking employers to provide a much higher level of detail when applying for undefined certificates of sponsorship. What is this article saying? This means that getting the COS now is extremely difficult, as the UK Home Office has put in some tightening measure before one can get this. Reason why there's a lot of delays in the issuing of certificate of sponsorship. I know of a lot of people who has gotten job offer about 4 months ago, but they are still waiting for their COS to arrive. Now, this is not your employer fault. Neither have you done anything wrong that would make your COS being delayed. However, like I said, a lot is going on with the care visa right now. Just recently, one of my subscribers came to me on Instagram saying that he arrived the UK with the health and care visa for over 3 months, but yet no shift has been given to him. As a matter of fact, I'll be reading this out for you all just as he plays this so that you will know where to stand with the health and care visa or what to do next. So this guy said he is here under the care visa sponsorship, but since he arrived, he has not been given any shift. I went on to ask him, how possible is this? He said, these companies don't have enough shift for people they are bringing. Guys, this is so absurd. I'm short of words. I don't even know what to say. Like, why would a company bring these people into the country without any shift? With this, people are now reporting, which has in turn made the Home Office aware of what is going on with the care visa recruitment. We all know that when you are in the UK, you need work to sustain, you need to pick shifts, you need to do jobs to sustain, to pay bills and all. With this, the Home Office has placed a lot of requirements on companies, care facilities, care homes to meet before they can get the COS, which has made it extremely difficult for people to get jobs and for people to receive their COS. This is not even about people paying for COS now, because I asked this man, did you pay for this COS? And truthfully, he said he didn't pay. Another thing that is happening with the UK health and care visa now is that people are not forging dependents. Talking about this alone gives me headache. Like, how would you go on to forge dependents? There's a video circulating all around social media now. So this is a video of a woman who got a job offer to come into the UK with a care visa, but she forged dependent. You know that when you're coming into the UK, your dependents should be your children or your spouse. Now, people are going to bring their nieces, their nephews, their cousins, or their neighbors to come in. This is so wrong, guys. All of this has gotten to the UK government. Now they are looking into the health and care visa. that's seriously looking into the health and care visa. This was how the UK student dependent visa whole issue started. There were speculations upon speculations, articles upon articles, news upon news, headlines upon headlines, until finally they decided to put an end to that. Now, I sincerely hope that wouldn't be the case of the health and care visa, because truth be told, at the end of the day, the government knows what is best for its country. So if the UK Home Office is saying no more care visa, no more health and care visa or care visa dependent, I believe strongly they know what is best for their country, because this is totally absurd. Companies are doing their own, dependents are doing their own, applicants are doing their own. It's just too much, guys. It's sincerely too much. Formally, once you get a job offer, within 3 or 4 weeks, your COS would arrive. Now it's taking people 4 to 6 months. This is to show you that something is not right with the UK Health and Care visa. Now, guys, this is the time for you to start spreading your wings abroad and elsewhere. With the measures now placed by the UK Home Office for employers to meet, this shows that this complaint has gotten to them. This shows that they've seen that this pathway to the UK has now been abused. Hence, they are trying to limit the issue of COS and the recruitment of overseas care workers. What should have been a great opportunity for everyone has turned to a playground. Honestly, guys, I'm so sad. Sad because there are a lot of people out there who has been hoping and praying to get this opportunity to come into the UK. Now they don't even know where they stand. They don't even know where they stand at all, because nothing is certain again. Guys, let's do better. I'm speaking to both the applicants, those applicants forging dependents, those applicants paying for COS, and also to the employers who are bringing in innocent people into the UK to work as a carer but refuse to give them shifts. How do you want them to survive? This is a question for you. If you're an employer who is doing this and you're watching me today, how do you want this set of people to survive? This is not fair. This is so unfair. Another article I'll be reading today was also published recently, and this says the UK Home Office likely to close border to overseas workers. It says closing border to overseas workers would be disaster to UK care homes. Now, this editor is struggling against the idea of closing the UK border to overseas carers as proposed by the Home Office. The Home Secretary Sula Braverman has warned Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to limit immigration to the UK, or else risk forgetting how to do things for themselves. Thinking about how to do this themselves, said by Sula Braverman, was a statement she released a few weeks ago. She is strongly of the opinion that most companies going out to recruit overseas workers could easily get workers to do that job here in the UK. So she says that she believes that jobs can be done by British workers more than it currently is. So she's saying that companies should stop going out to recruit overseas workers. Guys, now the ball is left to your court. As for me, all I will come here is to give the update, whether good and bad. One advice I'm going to give to every one of you today before I call it a day is that please, I'm sincerely begging you, do not put all your eggs in a basket. When I mean do not put all your eggs in a basket, start looking out for other countries. Start looking out for other countries. The UK might be your dream country, but with the things that is going on now, I'm sorry to say, nothing is certain. You never can tell. People have gotten this job, so it's not even about applying for care job vacancy now, because people have gotten this job offer months ago, but COS is refusing to come out. COS is refusing to come out. And also, another topic I would be addressing today is the issue of visa being denied. Now, the Home Office would never, I repeat, never deny your visa if your visa was processed rightly, if your application was done in the correct way. The Home Office would not, in their right senses, just see your visa properly done and everything and say they deny it. It's not done that way. So for your visa to be denied, that means there's something wrong with your application, or you did not do that application in the right way, or either you must afford the application or something. So if your application is done in the right way, you don't need to panic. All you need to do is wait to receive a feedback from the Home Office or UK Immigration. Another topic I would be addressing today is about companies' license being revoked. I've heard of people who came into the UK with a care visa, but unfortunately, that is the company that brought them into the UK, license was being revoked, and they have to go back to their own country. So when you come into the UK with a care visa, you are automatically tied to that employer for a particular period of while, depending on your contract. Is it 3 years contract or 2 years contract? Now, if that your company maybe violated a particular law or so, and their license was revoked or their license was pulled out, that automatically means your own visa is at stake. However, you would be given about 3 months to get a new recruiter. But come to think of it, how many people in the UK here would get a new recruiter between 3 months? There are a lot of people in the UK for months going to a year who are struggling to get a job, not to talk of you who is given the grace of only 3 months to get a new employer. Guys, now the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. This is me saying, please do not put your egg in a basket. Do not put your egg in a basket. Most countries have various visa type, various pathway for overseas migrants. I'm not saying you should forget your dream into coming into the UK, but as you are putting one leg here, be putting another leg here. Okay? If it's your dream to relocate abroad, I will call it a day today. As you can tell, I didn't come here with a good mood or a good spirit. This is too much. This is too much. And I pray and I hope that they don't come and say no more care visa or no more care dependent visa. See you guys in my next video.